make bad games, despite the fact that they keep kind of being near them. It's weird. Like the first Witcher, not a good game. The second Witcher, kind of a good game. The third Witcher, oh my god, he has like a weird bath party with a lobster in minute 1. How can you not be into that? And I'm just kind of starting it raw, by the way. I'm not really prepared for this. I just saw it. I saw it was made by CD Projekt Red, and I was like, cards. That'll do. I mean, Gwent was the best part of The Witcher 3, as everyone apparently decided who didn't play The Witcher 3, but did play a lot of Gwent in The Witcher 3. I mean, we all played a lot of Gwent. Players seeking a moderate challenge and an impactful story. I mean, I think the image there was on every turn or start, damage the highest unit in a row by 2. A good commander's dream and a bad one's honor. A highest unit on a row. Okay. Oh, it's a loading screen. I was just kind of being randomly briefed on a card that I may or may not use. Cool.
The year 1267.
Oh, amazing! It's the traditional Witcher game series of giving you Game of Thrones style. Well, not really Game of Thrones style, because they're not all little robots. But it's, you know what I mean? It's just bringing you in. Here's some kingdoms.
The realm sovereigns met in summit.
There we are. Just some guys stood drawn on a slightly moving backdrop, like card stock. Come on. All right. Okay.
Queen of the twin realms, Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard her beauty.
Oh, cool. We've got the. Oh, cool. The narrator is not just front-loading information. He's also he's stopping to make jokes.
For her persistence and courage.
I just want to. I mean, I get why.
As the queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Meade's
Are we going to get to?
The Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms.
They're not twins, mate. They're very different in appearance.
Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of perspiration dangled from his whiskers. His neck red and chafed.
Oh, I love it when a game starts with an incredible amount of text for no reason. Although, no, it's an RPG.
Delighted to see you in good health. The summit, it ended.
Look at that. That mouth is really making me uncomfortable.
Yes, at its end, letters
Like-
were exchanged, documents signed.
There's just not enough frames for it to seem like movement, so it looks like she has a hole in her face that's just constantly shape-shifting, which is not what a mouth looks like. And it's weird that people aren't aware of that, apparently.
Indeed, Your Grace.
Oh, he's just took a full body shift there as he fucking walked his hand to his chest without any intervening motion.
The strays of Sparla, the bandits. I was
Oh, am I gonna get into some conduct?
The situation's gotten out of hand, I feel.
Little down, Coddle, and give yourself a heart attack.
Come now.
Again.
Deep breath.
Oh, that's kind of what she was doing.
All right. Speak. What has happened?
Come on, let's get to a game.
I set out.
I'm so negative about this stuff, but I always just... I don't want the front loading. I don't want the front loading. I wouldn't like all this front loading. Please don't turn out to be
now, Reynard?
Oh, cool. She's like
I
a
believe I foretold it would be thus.
small...
My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
He wasn't ready to rule an entire bedpan, my lord.
Yes. And very little time.
Are we gonna do some... On the Thronebreaker, before embarking on your residence, you get acquainted with basic game mechanics. Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, I get it. Alright, this is how we're doing it. It's like a... I mean, it's not going to be like a Diablo system, is it? Where you have to actually engage in fucking combat from this view. No, it's a card game. I know that. I know that it's a card game. I cheated and read some fucking reviews and stuff. Not, like, good reviews. Not, like, reviews by people I care for and respect that might colour my opinion. I want a fucking PC gamer. I mean, fuck 'em, honestly. Using Pokemon have too much war. You've got too much water, you fucking first world prick. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm just gonna click on some shit. Oh, there's a thing to click on there. Is it? Do I just click on that? There's a thing to click on. Ooh. I've got some wood. Now to get down there, I guess? Am I... Oh, God, I hope this isn't... I hope walking to things in a not particularly fucking... not particularly interesting... fucking point down view is... I hope this isn't going to be a large part of this game experience. Just kind of clicking on fucking bits of resources. I hope this isn't Farmville. That said. That said, they don't make bad games. They make weird games, occasionally. Okay.
Rather die than tell him she would. But I know where she kept it. Sit tight. Sketch it out for you.
Found a treasure map, so it's here, and you may find the secret location marked with an X. It's... I mean, I presume it's to the right, because that would make sense. Is there going to be a little house over here somewhere, potentially? Yeah, looks like it. Would that be it? Okay. There we are. God, I'm just busting a nut at the high-level fucking mystery solving. You'll need to spend some of your resources. Get access to the soldiers and put them to work. -1 soldier, minus 25 wood, plus 25 wood, or minus... no, gold. I've got way more gold than soldiers. I hope. Okay, and I'm going to have to spend these resources and collect them by just knowing where to collect that. I don't know, that seems suboptimal to me, the idea that if you're not super careful at fucking spending a bunch of time just looking at landscapes, then you're going to be in a worse position than someone who's, I mean, better, I guess. I don't know, maybe you can do both. Most interesting, but not all. Some things cannot be predicted.
Rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite its advanced age...
God, the Queens don't shield her with their bodies, and the shield time for to do so. I'm probably not decided to move charge headlong with the bandits. Spreading your blade, Bellum can ferocious try.
To escorting their queen,
Right.
sought to shield her with their bodies, and assumed a tight
Fool! Don't shield the Queen. She's the worst of you. She's got the most reach, and she can go diagonally. And it was a V1 to cover fine. For goodness sake. Okay, unique cards will appear in this battle, and it's a store card. Unique cards will appear in your hand or deck. Right, let's play some fucking cards. I presume that as a queen with a bunch of shit, and these are bandits, I presume I'm going to have some pretty nice cards. Ooh, alright. I mean, it's not exactly... It's a bit nicer than Hearthstone, in my opinion. God, I hate Hearthstone. No, I'm not going to talk about... I'm not going to do a video... I'm not going to do a fucking video game card game episode and then talk shit in Hearthstone. I just... Man, God. I just don't want to spend hundreds of pounds on cards. That's it. That's my issue with Hearthstone. Now you understand.
To attack the Queen? An outrage!
Alright, so strength each unit you play adds to your army's total strength. The player's army has the most strength points at the end of a round will win the round, so it's Gwent almost. Some units have armor. Armor absorbs a certain amount of damage dealt to the unit.
Your Grace, the men await. You must lead to begin the attack.
Okay, most cards have an ability of some kind to learn more about it. Okay, so it's card abilities and card strength. Okay. Move one unit to the row opposite this unit and damage. Okay, so that's when it deploys, so it doesn't have that ability anymore. Okay. So, Living Scytheman boosts self by 5, I guess? Is that gonna be... I just drag him out there, or what do I do? What's the... Oh, I see. It really wants me to play that one card. Okay. Oh, you click and then... Okay. I thought it was a drag situation, like Hearthstone might be. For example, that's the coin. Can't wait for mana to turn up. Damage boost self by 1. Okay, play any card. So... Play a copy of each station unit, boost self by 5. Okay.
Salt of the earth, they are, Your Grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
Segment of loyal ability, it means that our other abilities are activated after new time you use Meave's ability. Easily directs own unique ability. Learn what it is, so the leader. Meave's ability. Pushing strength down to him. Okay. Oh, she's like a...
I shall teach you to respect the crown, you dogs!
There we are. Can I attack with any of these handy cards that I have?
Look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
Oh, I see. Your opponent's cards have abilities. Be sure to read the descriptions carefully and adapt your strategy accordingly. Okay, so... Play any card. So play this idiot, I suppose.
Keep calm, Tiberius.
To summon for the copies of the cards that are adjacent to him.
Arbalist at your command.
Oh, does he... Oh, there we are. Oh, okay. So it's better to use him later because his ability is based on how many cards are in his thing. The cards in turn button will turn into a pass button. Pass will not perform any actions until the start of your next turn. So it's just about having greater victory points, and you can use cards to get rid of other cards. Okay.
The battle's not yet done.
Oh.
It's better to conserve our strength. Prepare for a strike that will prove decisive.
Oh, it's Gwent. It's Gwent all over again. Which is not bad, by the way. Gwent's pretty fucking solid. Turn around, each player draws 3 cards from their deck, so you get 3 cards. You've got to use your 3 cards. Oh, it's Gwent! It's the Gwent RPG. It's a single-player Gwent RPG. Which, like, CD Projekt Red have come out and said, oh, this didn't do as well as possible, and as well as we'd hoped, rather. And I get why that they would be annoyed with how well this did, considering that this is probably the most CD Projekt Red game ever created. Like, this is definitely what the market told them we wanted, because everyone talked about how fucking solid Gwent was for 100 years. And I get it. I get why everyone now assumes that we would want Gwent. Like, I get why they thought this would be fucking phenomenal, and I'm not even disliking it. You've won 2 rounds in a row, which means you're the battle's victor.
I congratulate you on your latest victory, Your Grace. The bandits stood not a chance.
Not a single penny. You idiot.
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Meve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubtless after the raid on the manor, the tax collectors.
Okay, so we get, like, a
I've not
nice
heard
bit of a
ambush from the
speech
High Road
for a little
before.
while.
Caldwell explained, avoiding his liege's wrathful gaze.
Enough,
Yeah,
Caldwell.
I get it, Caldwell.
We must put things
Yeah,
right.
fucking sado.
The Queen's retinue set out, cavalry in front, infantry and arbalists close behind.
Oh, I get it. Okay, and then you walk over here, pick up some cool shit. There's just a guy kind of just lying there. Is he? No, he's gone forever. Passed beyond the gap of this
I
world.
adore this prospect.
Yes. Lyria,
Look at how beautifully drawn it is in the
with
distance.
its hills and
It must
dales.
be at least
Wow.
3 or 4
It's
fucking
beauty
Photoshop
matched
paintings
only by
layered
that of its
over each
queen.
other.
After 3
Earth's
weeks
most
in the
beautiful
saddle,
bounty.
I've my doubts, Count. We shall pitch camp here. Our soldiers need respite.
3 weeks in the
Spell of it
saddle,
they
eh?
deserve.
And the tent button on the left side of the screen. Oh, baby, I'm picturing a tent after all that saddle talk. Sorry. Sorry, I just heard what I said. Camels allow you to expand your army. Important information. Most camp buildings can be improved in the workshop. Its improvements will access to stronger units, thus easing your journey down the line. Alright, so, first of all, build the workshop. Okay. Okay, to improve your camp building, select the appropriate quality of gold and firewood for your journey. Because you have to just make a massive fire, and that'll gather, people will come to see the fire, and they'll bring resources, and they'll be like, oh, I'm here now. Get them all drunk, feed them some s'mores, steal all their shit, and build a royal tent. Grade your royal tent to level 2. It's bigger than level 1. More impressive. Thanks to an improvement, you're access to the regional map. Oh, thank God! Finally I can use a map! It's new stronger units. Which are cards, presumably. Go to the command tent to view your card army. Your carmy. Okay. Oh shit, I'm gonna start making fucking decks and stuff. This is well good. I've turned around instantaneously. Command tent, you can create units and build your army from available cards. Improving this building will increase your army's recruit cap, allowing you to recruit stronger units. Alright, fucking one-player Gwent RPG that everyone wanted and apparently nobody paid for. Buy this game. Just buy it. If you liked Gwent, buy it. If you didn't like Gwent, but you talked about how great Gwent was because you're a fucking animal, just buy it. If you were ever on the fucking Witcher fucking Reddit, you owe them this game. You owe them a copy. They don't owe you a copy. Don't get it fucking twisted. You owe them a purchase of a copy of this game. If you've ever been on the fucking Witcher Reddit. Because all that is Gwent memes. They were just doing what you wanted. Why did you hate them so deeply? I don't know why I'm bitching about CD Projekt Red's. I don't know why I give a shit about that cash flow, honestly. Create new cards, you need a particular resource, recruits. You can gain recruits at conscription posts, which are marked on the map with a helmet icon. Certain story-related tasks. Quickly, crest a Wardenburg. A Wagenburg. Okay, so you decide what to turn your guys into. Okay, where's a Wardenburg? Is he the... I mean, he's that guy, isn't he? Damage all units on enemy row by this unit's armor amount, and then lose all armor. Gain 1 armor whenever a card appears in this row. Okay. Oh, so I can tell it when to do that. Okay. Walls on wheels. Alright. Cool, I guess. There you gonna go. Okay. Now if you create your cards, I'll turn the regular. Okay, what do we got? Boost unit beyond 10. Permanent resilience. When maybe user ability reduce cooldown by 1. Auto move to the other row. Scytheman. Drummers. War wagons. Lyrian Arbalest. Okay, so it's like a full-on fucking Gwent Hearthstone motherfucker. Take a look at your camp buildings, familiarize yourself with it. Why isn't this more popular? This is exactly what people who play The Witcher want. How have they've nailed you so perfectly. And return to the main gate to continue your journey. I mean, I played The Witcher and I'm loving this. I love the concepts here. You can talk with your companions in the mess tent. Sorry, I'm just fucking giving a little bit of your time. You may learn a secret or two.
A bit of respite, Reynard.
Hey, Reynard, why'd you have, like, a metal breastplate, but so much of it's leather that you could just, like, hoist a dagger through? I mean, I get you wearing, like, chainmail under there, so maybe it's not a big deal, but, like, aren't you afraid that some guy with, I don't know, like a war pick or a war hammer of some kind is going to catch you in the breastbone and cleave your entire body in half, and you'll end up like a fucking half-eaten turkey by the side of the road?
Orders, Your Grace, I can be ready at any...
At ease, Reynard. At ease.
Jill.
Don't you find it wearisome sitting alone? Wouldn't you prefer another's company? Swapping tales with the
Maybe
innkeeper?
stirring the pussy of a queen. I mean, not that
Your
I'm
concerns
suggesting
are most
anything,
appreciated,
obviously.
Grace.
Has it always been thus with you? Ever a man apart?
Why are you so boring, King
Quite
of
the
Vine?
contrary, Your Grace. As a youth, I gloried in company, delighted in conversation.
And then I saw a man die, talked to death by
what
a
was it that changed
tedious
you?
fucker.
That delight nearly cost me my head. But do you truly not know the tale, milady? How I came to be your departed husband's aide?
I don't. But would gladly hear it.
Fucking hell, I'm so glad that these people have a lot to talk
I
about.
had but 20 winters behind me when I enlisted. Yet I was granted the rank of lieutenant from the start, not by merit, but by birth. The respect of veteran officers, both my peers and seniors, that they could not grant. Nor did I deserve it.
I was a right little shit. I set boxes of
To earn
flaming
respect
dog
became
poo
my
outside
driving
the
aim.
general's aims.
Talk of that nature could only ever result.
It was not long before I was clanking about in shackles. Another officer had reported me.
I was charged
I was
with
charged
less
with
majesty.
majesty.
Just not having enough
The court
majesty.
martial took
That
me
was
a quarter
too
of an
common.
hour to deliver verdict and sentence. I was guilty of treason. And the noose
Fucking
awaited.
hell. I mean, snug.
But Reginald first stayed the execution. Then ordered that I repeat every word I'd uttered about his person or deeds. Soaked with sweat, Reginald listened, raptly and silently. And when I'd finished, he declared I was right.
Do not attempt that, by the
Then
way.
appointed
That's
me
not
the
like a
person.
reliable source of fucking
Clever lad
employment.
like you,
It was
I
like,
can
I
always
called him
use
a
at my
dickhead
side.
until he loved me.
Indeed.
Fuck off.
Though hardly sharp himself, wisdom in others Reginald both recognised and heeded.
I suppose that's
It was
as
then
good
I
as a
swore
quality
two
as you get
things.
as a dumb person. It's
Firstly,
not like if you're a dumb
never
person
again
and you
to
call
wag my
everyone else
tongue like a
stupid
fool.
for asking obvious questions about, you know,
never
how
to
you're
betray his
definitely
trust.
ruining American democracy. Anyway, saw two things. First, never to wag my tongue like a fool. Second, never to betray his trust.
And you
Thirdly,
never
never
did.
to wag his tongue like a fool.
Know what he told
Fourthly,
me
never to
once
trust
before he
his tongue
passed?
as it wags.
Trust none of them, Meave. Save Reynard.
Or wag up his bum. But that's a whole
The
separate...
old sod was right about that, at least. I thank you for sharing that tale, Reynard.
Reynard loves me because I didn't kill him one
Alas,
time, and he's
I've come to
poor
feel
and
villain
stupid
might
enough to
simply
think
not
that
be
that's a
cut out to be
favour,
king,
which is grand.
let alone a good one.
A harsh judgment, Your Grace. Let's not be
It's
hasty.
great if you can convince
Prince
the
has got
poor that
16
not
summons.
murdering them is in fact a service, because then you just don't have... You're doing them a service every fucking day, ain't you? It's great. You don't have to get out of... You can stay in bed and be doing them an
Fully grown.
enormous favour.
The crown he should be able to bear at his age. Yet I left the land in his care for but a few months, and look what's become of it. Bandits roam and loot.
I bet
unchecked.
I bet he's playing Fortnite.
We might yet
Honestly,
learn of mitigating
he's just sat in his
circumstances.
fucking seat
Events
with a big
beyond
bowl
his
of
control.
weed, playing Fortnite,
Would that
while
it
all
was
his
so,
advisors
Reynard.
are off having a
Would
big
that it was
orgy.
so. Else
I
I
imagine
would
so.
talk and say us will
I imagine
demonstrate
lots
more
of things, but
victims
mainly
brother.
people playing
Though I
Fortnite
see
while other
little
people
chance
fuck.
of that either.
I don't know why. I don't know why I'm fucking besotted
Time I
with these
attended to
terrible
other-
visions. Anyway, who you want? Yep. Oh, you're just the guy who's keeping track of me, are you? You terrifying son of a bitch. Okay. I'm in your map, Mike. I think I'm on the compass rose icon on the left side of the screen. Huzzah! Is that called a compass rose? If that's true, then I have learned a thing today, which isn't common. And you can tell because my mind is beautifully empty. Like a child up there. It's fantastic. See what awaits you next. Scroll through the map! Fucking hell. Alright. Can't wait to fight that dragon. And, I don't know. Big bird. The fuck is that? Is that a drowner with wings playing a fucking trombone? No, it's not a trombone. Trombones have a loop, so you tell. Open ledger. Oh, I see. It's not like a... Alright, that's boring. See what awaits you next. Scroll through the map. Okay. Oh, am I just kind of in that map? As a unwilling... not necessarily willing commitment. Open inventory. Do I have... In the royal tent, you can view letters and maps. Thank God for that. How else would I see my letters and maps, if not with the peace of my royal tent? They're all just like, take a cold shower. Stop pitching this royal tent. That wasn't as good the second time. That's how you know. That's how you know I'm funny. That's how you know I get paid the big bucks. I make the same joke, but like twice, maybe 3 times. It's gonna happen again. Like my royal tent. I'm amusing myself, which at least is one person amused. That's what they say. If you can make one person laugh, you're succeeded as a comedian. And I've made myself laugh hundreds of times. Panic group formed after revolt in Dungeons of Spala Castle. Mainly pickpockets, racketeers, cut-pursers, assassins, occasionally dissidents, communists, freethinkers. There's a guy with 4 hands, 3 of which he wears on a big necklace. Clever and bolder than common bandits, attack heavily owned convoys, noblemen's mansions, and able to determine identity of the group's leader. And there's a new tapestry pattern. Fucking hell, yes! You will be pleased with it, I hope. Inherited from King Cumber and Bird Fangs, offering stunner realism. The ancestral sword, the day of Temeria, appears to be forged in the very depths of Markham. As you can see, this picture of a lion wielding a broadsword is the most realistic thing you've ever seen. I swear to God, every time you wake up, you're going to be like, Jesus Christ, is there a live lion wielding a broadsword? In my own throne room, the one place you'd assume I'd be safe. Alright. Devermond. I don't trust Devermond. I've encountered him in The Witcher, and let me tell you, prick. Mess tent, command tent. Can I build a command tent? I could build a command tent if I thus wished. Game between Forager's Quarters and Herald's Study. Game 1 recruit after every battle won. Now that would be useful. Can't afford it, but it would be useful. Right, yeah, you know what? That's probably going to be more useful. Now back to that beautiful rose that I was told to open. Oh, I see. How does one move between locations? Oh, okay. Can I just kind of go on? Is it gonna... Oh, shit! I'm just walking through... Oh, crap!
And in broad daylight, no less.
Listen, pal. If you don't like paying taxes, go and start your own fucking kingdom. It's hard.
They told me. Lyria's a wild land. Look, were it not for mandatory merchant routes and stacking rights, why, I'd have gone round, through Sodden. Were it not for mandatory...
Oh, Alright. Morale has no impact on your cards, whereas low morale lowers each unit strength by 1 and high morale increases it by 1. The army's current level of morale is displayed in the upper left corner of the screen. The morale, depending on your choice at the game, to increase it, make an offering to a wayside frame. Remember, after the forest power return to... Okay. Well, that's handy, isn't it? That's the one thing that I've always noticed about military, endeavours. After you win a fight, everyone just goes back to feeling very neutral about the entire scenario, no matter how well up all you do.
For such vile monstrosities to prowl the high roads of
I
my
know.
realm.
Back to that. Like, you rout the enemy entirely, 30 guys die, 400 of them are imprisoned, and you're like, oh, well, guess we're back to the doldrums. And there's no sense when in fact this ended. Right, let's have a fight with some weird monsters. I do like the Witcher series and its entire fucking monsters. Only have one. The drove will automatically appear in the battlefield at the beginning of the match.
Fucking broad daylight, with the heat positively sweltering. Have we to do with some manner of sorcery?
We shouldn't exclude the possibility, my lord. And great caution we must exercise.
Alright, let's kill this idiot. Rows now covered in fog, which is just one of several row effects. Row effects affect all cards on a given row and can have either positive or negative consequences. Alright.
Reynard, what is this? Some spectre? A strigger?
I can't be sure you're...
Summon a copy of this unit from your deck. Oh, so they can just come back.
Such thing.
Oglet. Oh, I get it. Because I'm not a professional fucking monster boy, so it's just assholes to me.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Good for you, bud. Good for you.
These carrion eaters. I know them. Appeared on my estate last spring, enticed by the corpses of those of my sheep that fell. Harmless at first, until, that is, they fill their guts. Seemed to become quite powerful then.
I had some level 50 sheep and it just wrecked everything. It was bloody awful. Well, I suppose that's the only guy out there, so he's gonna have to be fucking hard. He's just one guy with a scythe who could now crack open God's own nuts. Good for him.
But they bleed just as we do.
Yep.
Onward.
Acid, but they do bleed. Yes, and turn. Do I want to? Right, just win. Like, have I not already won? Is that not a thing? Okay. I suppose. Yeah. Easy enough.
Ah, so fortunate we routed.
So you only get 3 cards each turn. I presume that holding on to cards is going to become a big deal later. Trade will stay on the battlefield for good rounds because they have the resilience ability. Oh, that's handy. Okay. I suppose there you go. Because these guys get a damage and cards on the row, so you'll want to obviously fucking drop that guy in as we go. So the ghoul there.
Your Grace,
get some
more come.
Sweet
They
powers.
fill their bellies, ma'am. This doesn't bode well. Oh no, not well at all.
Oh, thanks, Cadwell, you fucking loser.
Our ballista, your command.
Oh yeah, can only reach 2, so we could hit. So he has, so you have to put him there in order to get the guy at the back, and then he's going to do 1 more damage and kill that ghoul. It's going to be handy for me.
Curses.
Oh fuck.
Strong as steers they've grown, and they show no fear.
Frenzied, my lady. It's bloodlust. They lose all instinct to survive, feel no pain whatever. I've witnessed this before.
Your Majesty, we must give ground. Fall back. We can't win. Must minimize our losses.
Yeah. Using it to build the enemy they destroyed your strong unit, threw it into its next phase defeat, which made them stronger.
My queen, there is no shame in ceding the...
Yeah, this is the bit where it teaches you that sometimes you're gonna lose a round, and you best to lose a round and hold on to your shit. Just pass your turn, save your strength for the next round. Remember, you can pass one at the beginning of your turn before you place any cards or use any abilities. So you should fucking pass. And then this thing has essentially wasted that turn because it's used a bunch of power in order to get a bunch of levels on me, and I've got one handy boy. So you're fucked, didn't you, Bob? You made yourself a foul mistake. This one round does not mean defeat. To win the battle, you must gain 2 victory
must be ours
points.
now. We shall not retreat. Arms at the ready.
All
Attack!
Right. All units on the enemy. Damage all units on an enemy's row by this unit's armor
Yet
amount, then
another
use all armor.
abomination.
Ugh, that stench. My salts. Where are my salts?
So the synergy that exists between your cards. Get things out and play Thronebreaker on the melee row. The ability of this card becomes more useful if it is still in play in the same room after it. So what I was gonna do essentially, come on! During your turn, you're gonna fight any number of cards that have the order ability. Most can only be used once, but the order ability of some cards can be activated multiple times. So that's order. Damage all used on enemy row. But okay, all right. Okay. So what I'm gonna have to do is just pop a bunch of boys on there. A Rot Fiend and a Arch Algul. Alright. But it's not the time yet. Fine. Oh, we can just do that all turn. If we can do that every turn, then yeah, obviously we do it every turn. Because it's better to do 1 damage a ton of times than 4 damage once. And only reactivate units already built in order to be used. Real, you can rain it on the melee world. Okay.
Her Majesty is exceptional.
It's diminishing that by 2. Yes, they're not really going to have a lot to bring to the table at this stage. I mean, yeah, ghouls are just... That's quite cool! Ghouls are a way of cannibalizing your own losses in order to keep your military strong. Like, that's actually quite smart. That's quite a cool trick there. Your friend has run out of cards and you are decided whether your victory is assured. Passing your turn, I'll play out the glorious triumph to the very end!
1 vote's all I need.
There we are.
The beast hadn't a chance against us. Victory is ours.
Huh. Right. Oh god, I'm starting to like it. I do this every time. I always start out very negatively, and then I start liking stuff. That happened with Assassin's Creed Odyssey, by the way. I didn't hate it by the end, and then I realised that I was halfway through, roughly, and I'd spent 40 hours, and the prospect of spending another 40 hours getting the other halfway through made me want to just fucking up and die. So that's my review of Assassin's Creed. It's good for the first half, and that half is 40 hours long. So if you're comfortable not finishing games, like I have become, then it's fine. If you're not comfortable with only half finishing games, as I will never be, then fuck it, I guess. Please write soon. On 2 weeks past my hat weighs heavily the thoughts of you. Oh well. Well, I mean he's dead, but so are most of us. Isn't that what life is? I'm just gonna nick this guy's wood, by the way. I'm gonna chop some more wood, idiot.
Many trees we felled, my lady. Might you have need of them? So?
Oh, cheers.
They call themselves straight. We build a bridge, brick by brick. A 1, a 2, the pillar grows thick.
What a just... Oh. What a strangely quaint little fucking world that they've created here as well. Like, just, I don't know, you're just walking around, picking up cool resources that you'll eventually use to make cool war stuff. They've made a fucking Gwent RPG, man. That's just what this is. And I'm down for that, because the writing's never been shit as well. Like, they've never been really bad at writing, which is the thing that happens to every RPG company eventually. Mass Effect, Andromeda. I didn't even pretend to cough. Fuck it. No, that game sucks, man. I don't know what to tell you. Either the gameplay gets really bad, like Dragon Age 2, or the writing gets really bad, like Dragon Age Inquisition. Wait a minute. I don't like Dragon Age Inquisition. What? Yeah.
Fangs, snouts, horns.
All kinds of wild bullshit. Alright, sir.
Your Majesty, I beg of you, thrash them bandits.
Alright. Bud. First, let's steal all you wood. Jump. Just kind of clicking on things as I walk through a town.
Soon, Queen and retinue arrived at Hawksbury.
Which is very much what
the
all
men stationed
RPGs
there
are
they
about, really.
found standing at attention, baking under the blistering noonday sun.
Your Majesty, Count Caldwell.
Stand at ease, Sergeant, and report.
Like, this is surprisingly well animated, considering
local
it's
peasants
clearly
we
like
rounded
a
up in the
slightly
yard,
more.
Your Grace.
I mean, it's significantly
matter
more
like the
budget than the
bandits
fucking
say.
Witcher games ended up being.
Courtesy
But like,
and inspired
just in terms of like
They haven't peaked a
what
word.
they've achieved based on what they set out to achieve, I'd say this was
Might it
about as
please
good
your
as this
Grace,
game was
the
ever
summer
going to
hangman.
be. Like,
Ties a noose
from
of
from
four and
conception
put them in
to
jobbing right quick.
fucking execution, there's not a lot that they fucked. There's
I'll
nothing.
speak to
Like,
them first.
Your
I don't know. I
Majesty,
can't speak for the longevity of it. I
question.
might just fucking carry on way too long. It
it's
kite.
simply not proper.
Whom for? I shan't be stripped of crown and titles for it, so no impediment do I see.
Bow low for
Ah.
your sovereign, Her Majesty, Queen Meve of Lyria and Rivia.
We had to pick two kingdoms that rhymed, otherwise this would sound really fucking awkward every time.
Simple folk.
Calm your hearts, good folk. Though your queen I may be, you are subjects, not slaves.
Meve extended a hand, the royal ring gleaming upon it. Unfamiliar with protocol, a pleb gripped it firmly and gave it a shake as hearty as a good scrub in the tub.
My, we shall be addressing one another by name afore long.
This is an outrage! Guards! Grab him!
I've all in hand, Caldwell.
Forgive me, Your Grace. I'm not accustomed, no how.
I'm just a simple idiot.
Nonsense.
Sat around with a face like a potato.
A spry handshake and a bold spirit I can respect. What do they call you, man?
Helmer, son of Florence.
Delighted, Helmer. Now understand me, man. I am in dire straits and in need of your aid.
Oh, I'm not even a bad
So
queen.
please,
That's alright.
Answer my queries in full and forthrightly. The bandits. Whom do they follow?
Him, milady. We seen him. No name, just an odd title. The Duke of Dogs, they call him.
The foulest card in the
Aye.
entire fucking
A
deck.
blue-blood thoroughbred mutt. Where are he and his hounds bound? Did he say?
That recall, Imogen? What do you name? A Gleaton or something?
Are you talking French,
Clayton.
man? Calm fucking down.
Lord Clayton. His estate lies to the south.
Sound the horns. Have the men form up. We march at once.
Milady, Arbor no ire for the Duke. He's a good man. Gave us proper brass for the welcome we gave him. Shared what...
Shut it, louts. The Queen's had her say. Your Grace, your orders. What are we to do with them?
Press the men into service, set the women free. I do need soldiers, I presume. I don't want to beat them up. That just seems unnecessary. Leave them be.
Leave them
Fuck
be.
it.
The harvest draws.
Oh, milady. Thanks.
Pray she watches over yours. Should I hear of you sheltering bandits again, of you lying to my
Yeah,
answers,
fair enough.
I shall
That is
return
how I
and put
pretty much
torch
roll.
to every hut, field, and orchard.
I'll burn
Understood.
your fucking children to the ground.
Meve set off toward Lord Clayton's estate at a gallop, her mount knocking the peasants aside as it kicked up a cloud.
I don't know that that was how I rolled, but here we are.
The folk
Just
of
fucking
Westport
ploughing down
spoke of the
plebs.
royal visit long
With the
after
pleb plough. The pleb plough.
Albeit
I don't know. I was hoping for a third P thing, but nothing occurred. Yeah, no. You thought there was going to be a P thing then, eh? You thought that joke was actually going to pay off? You dumb bastards. This provides a great sort of information about what's happening in the area. Click on them, will mark us to appear in your map, and places of interest. Click on this fucking board. Hey look, it's like a little cool thing. Fast travel. A point of interest. A puzzle. A point of interest. Fucking... yeah, mate. Wait, how far have I come? What the fuck? I've gone way far. Shit. This isn't even massive. This is quite small, technically, I suppose. I mean, I've come that far, and it's 3 or 4 times. But okay, fine, whatever. And I'll probably be making use of that space.
What is this, Reynard? Bandits attacking royal tax collectors in broad daylight.
So
They shall pay dearly, your
I mean,
grace.
They shall
it's not like
indeed.
we've got CCTV. It's not like broad daylight is specifically worse. Some of the camp overseers haven't seen what can be done. Grace 2 is some request aid. Remember all the calls. Same with wagons actually snapped in the Torrida market. So plus 50 gold and minus. Do I want 50 gold or do I want to? Let's do that. Yeah. I don't want anyone feeling fucking miserable when next we go to battle. And Geralt never had to worry about his cards' morale, did he? Fucking bought them. Lads. Or won them, mostly. Yeah, fuck him, honestly. I'm gonna be bribed by some dipshit. I just kind of go in there. Am I gonna have to go all the way around? A mystical puzzle piece.
What is it?
Look out! Rock slide!
Fuck! Manifesting. Oh god, I'm playing cards against rocks. I don't think any amount of cards is gonna save that gentleman. I think he might be fucked. For me, pressing the green for saddle hero led me would have met a fate under a massive boulder, as she was not let free from danger. Okay, alright, let's do a weird puzzle thing. Forgotten battle. Battle will only last 1 round. Battles are subject to special rules set for strength learning not enough to win. To beat victorious from goals. In the exploration maps, the battles are marked with a puzzle icon. To do a puzzle battle, the bowls is to draw the bowls before they reach your knees.
Fall back! Save yourselves!
Save yourselves!
We can use it as cover. Forward. We must move it forward.
Play Wagenberg on the melee row.
What now?
End my turn.
You're far fewer than I presumed. Summon your comrades, damn it! Chop chop! Before I reach for my whip.
I think he's a prick. Place the Arbalast on the melee row and then attack the boulder closest to melee. That's 2 damage. And that's got a... I've got a... Okay. And the row that's closest to me. Oh, I get it. So it's going to do a ton of damage. Yeah, it's going to do... Oh, it only does 3 damage because of end your turn. So presumably put that guy there, insta-kill that. Yep, I thought it might, you know.
The wagon! Use the wagon now!
Yep, I guess that is probably the situation, because now it has enough dudes on the thing with it to do all that damage. There we go.
We've come through, Reynard. I thank you.
I've not been killed by rocks. My crossbowmen shot the boulders until they died.
The walls of the temple collapsed. The buttress is doubtless damaged by something.
Or someone.
There's
naught we can do here.
Some
Right
relentless
on.
prick has attempted to murder me, and I mean, fine, I guess, so let's just carry on. Fuck it. Every now and again, as a queen, you suffer an assassination attempt by rocks, and you just kind of have to live with the fact that the country you're in, kind of as a, not even as a country, but as a geological phenomena, just kind of hates you, just wants you dead. You're gonna...
A peasant cart,
Yeah, I thought you
loaded
might.
with a heap of hay, came rolling down the road from the opposite direction.
Clear the road!
Fuck
Bellowed
off!
Count Caldwell, standing in his stirrups.
Make way for your queen!
The peasants obediently turned their cart into the roadside nettles. As she passed, Meve glanced towards it and froze. Atop the hay bale lay a badly wounded man gripped by fever.
Out to the east, down Wetterton Way, lies a boneyard, old as the elves, they say.
The peasant continued.
Cretan was setting snares round about there. Came running back to us, drenched in blood, rattling on about a long-haired wench come climbing out a grave. We's taken him to the good sisters of Melita.
The queen whistled, and her mare resumed its trot.
Shall I send for a witcher, your grace?
Caldwell asked.
One of those freaks should make short work of the monster.
Until we apprehend the bandits, I shan't allow a single soul to leave our company, even on such an important mission as finding a witcher.
Meve replied.
Any who did would be captured at once. But if fate brings us near Wetterton, perhaps we'll see to this monstrous harridan ourselves.
Your grace, we've only just fought beasts and...
Another toll. From now on, you're on your own. Get fucking fucked, idiot. Right. There's a puzzle down there. And some loot up there. Where did they say that boneyard was? I check my shit there. Oh, letters from King Denmond, reports, maps. Nope. Card fragments, bits of trading card that I will eventually use to. I don't know what the fuck you do with trading cards. Workshop. Where did you say the boneyard was? Well, this looks like an idiot in need of some fucking professional queening.
Off to Wetterton, are ye? Bonnie tune that.
Oh. I thought... Oh shit, there's a fist fight happening in Wheaterton. Wheatleton?
As they neared Wetterton, the queen ordered her company to halt. She then sent...
It's a fucking open world RPG about playing cards with stuff. I'm into that.
Returned more quickly than she'd assumed they would. Their satchels empty, their mounts foaming at the mouth.
Your Majesty, the townsfolk have gone right mad.
What is your command, your grace?
Reynard's question pierced the silence.
What can it be, dear friend?
Answered the queen, then spurred her mount and rode off towards the town. Her troops followed, running as...
Ah, yes. Fucking racist genocide, my favourite thing. I'm gonna shoot all these idiots. These idiots are gonna die. I don't care. Once you start committing racist genocide, as far as I'm concerned, you're open fucking season, boys. Oh no, and a legion of shitheads.
Down the cobblestones.
Oh, I see. All wagon, deploy two light infantry on the right. Okay, damage on units. I see.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Oh, I see. Oh, fuck. Alright. I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. We've done that guy first.
So much hatred. We must put a stop to it. Reynard, who started this? I must know.
Discipline shall bring us. Strike the largest clusters. Disperse the mob.
Yeah, no chance. I shouldn't have, I've done poorly here. Fuck it, alright. I'll have to, load last checkpoint. Guess load last checkpoint? Yeah. Right, let's fucking try that again, boys! God, all three of them. They're just gonna eat that poor dwarf.
As they neared Wetterton.
What is your command?
Right, let's be smarter this time. The battle will only last one round. Start battle. Yeah, I know exactly what I was supposed to do. I just fucked it.
Step away, or see your heads bounce down the cobblestones. Reynard, who started this? I must know. So much hatred. We must put a stop to it.
Can't take it anymore.
Company! We must strike the largest clusters! Disperse the mob!
Nah, I've already fucked it. How do you fucking kill them all? They're... Alright, okay. To start, set this unit power equal to the number of angry mobs in this row. So to do the row... Oh, so you do and then you... Alright, fine. Fuck it. Okay. Now I figured it out. I got him. I got him. Load last checkpoint. I got him. I fucking got him. I'm not gonna have him. I'm definitely gonna lose this time as well, but fuck it. Come on. Skip me through the fucking little bit, because I figured out how to do it. It's a puzzle, and the only enjoyable part of a puzzle is completing it. That's not fucking true. But, like, once you know it, you don't want to spend 10 seconds thinking about how to do it.
Step away, or see your heads bounce down the cobblestones. Reynard, who started this? I must know. So much hatred. We must put a stop to it.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Discipline shall bring us strike the largest clusters! Disperse the mob!
Bye, idiots!
Happily, Neve restored order without suffering any losses. Reynard then learned that a nobleman's ire had triggered the violence, ire at having discovered a theft.
Suspicion fell on the non-humans he
Oh, of course
employed.
it's the fucking Strays
He
of
accused
Spala.
them.
They're
They
everyone
protested,
wrong.
And the row soon engulfed the town. But there's something else you
Your
Hang them.
excuses I cannot accept.
Said the Queen.
The vipers who called for the slaughter, they will hang. The rest...
Majesty!
A townswoman fell to Neve's feet.
Mercy, please! 'Twere words taken wrong, a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding?
Yeah, no, fuck 'em.
Did on another's
You
cave,
committed
lay
genocide,
out
bitches,
insufficient
and now you're gonna get
change.
hung
These
for
are
it.
misunderstandings.
That's how we roll.
What
It's
happened
the
to
Middle
the
Ages,
Condemned were
motherfucker.
hanged at once, without regard to the protests of kith and kin. Those non-humans who had managed to hide and survive made a most generous donation in...
That's what fucking happens. You commit a bunch of fucking... You murder a bunch of dudes for no reason. Motherfucker, get swinging. Do the fucking air jig. I'm not really in favour of hanging anyone, ever, honestly. That's the point of interest. Oh, that's the tomb as well, isn't it? Let's get up here. Right. Right. Do I want to... The command tent, so war wagon, spawn two light infantry on the right. I do want that. I do want that a lot. Alright, so I'm gonna make some fucking cards. Play top unit from your deck. Here's a blitz unit. Ooh, premium cards, eh? Wait, so how do I make cards then? Like, oh, I see. Oh, I get it. Okay. I don't have enough wood. Destroy the unit to the right and boost itself by its power. If it's an artifact, boost itself by current power instead. Forager. Not ideal. 1, 2 right inventory. That's actually quite useful. I don't have the wood. I've got a forager who's kind of useless actually. Fuck. Oh, and alright, so the maximum. What's the. How do I know how much fucking food everything eats? Is that a number somewhere? $15 food. How much is foragers? 4. Get out, I guess. Yeah, and then we're back to the maximum. Okay, so I just wasted some resources building a fucking gross little idiot. Oh, hello, dickhead. See how your insides look.
The Lyrians entered the graveyard. Crickets chirped in its tall, windswept grass, and lush green moss covered its crumbling gravestones. Only a fresh bloodstain upon a mausoleum wall suggested that something disturbed the dead in their rest and hunted the living.
What?
Save your tears, throw off your grief.
An eerie voice.
Let's just skip that bit. That's just not fucking... What? Like, I don't know. I like that they went... There's not animation, but there is voice acting. There's a lot of good sound design here, which I'm enjoying a lot, honestly. Every 2 turns on turn start, destroy the lowest units. Spawn a base copy of this. Damage all units on this row by 4. Okay, so if I can kill all those idiots, I'm done. Play a copy of each adjacent unit from your deck. Boost this unit by 5. Boost this unit by 5. Okay, so...
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Every 2 turns on 2 start, destroy the lowest units. Okay, so... Yeah, you don't want to... kill the Grave Pack. Okay, I follow.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Okay, that was a bad idea.
What? Who dares?
Okay. Okay, no, fuck it. Yeah, I do. I think I do. Yeah. Fuck. Alright, what's the strat? What's the strat? What's the neat strat that's gonna carry me through this one? Because these are puzzles. It's just a puzzle. It's a game about puzzles as well as being about cards. Like, I presume sometimes it's just card battles where the strength of your deck will matter. Damage all units on this row by 4. Okay, so... For every 2 turns on turn start, destroy the lowest units. So you want to have... destroy unit... Damage unit on the number of cards on this row. So... Okay, alright. So, yeah, what I want to do is... Damage unit by the number of cards on this row. If I... Okay, I think I have a strat.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, a time to die. Give me a time.
Because he's gonna die. Yep, and then play a copy of each adjacent unit from your deck. So I send this guy out, who will then do damage to that. End my turn. What's he gonna do now? Okay, alright. Play a copy from each adjacent unit.
A lesson in humility coming
from
now.
your deck. Okay.
I'm a monster.
Here we are. There we are.
What? What was that filth?
The queen croaked hoarsely as the dying monster writhed in agony at her feet.
I know not, your grace,
Replied Reynard.
but to be safe, I would have the corpse chopped up and burned. Elsewise, we will not be certain it shall not return.
Yes, have it done.
Meve said, brushing her hair from her beaded brow.
But quickly. Lest
I do
dust
like
catch
the
us in
idea
this
that
foul
monsters are a
place.
fucking horrible deal for everyone except a Witcher. So when you've gone around in The Witcher being like, oh, drowners, what a bunch of losers. Like, everyone else in the world's like, oh, fucking drowners, good lord. I have add to your army, found in the command tent. It's a warhammer. A sparkly little hammer for whapping turds. The command tent, change music, equip weapon, thus changing your ability to do this like me. Oh, cool. Alright. I'm into it. Go around here and collect huge hunks of meat from the monster that I just murdered, which will provide wood and gold to my army. Sensible, totally makes sense, I'm into it. Sweet wood and gold, babies. I do like just kind of, you know... Fuck it, alright? No, I like this game, I don't care. I don't want to be cool if being cool means I can't like weird fucking weird fucking card RPGs. The fuck. Alright. Okay, so this is going to be the end of this fucking live stream. It's been an hour, which is, I think, too fucking long for this idiot. He's going to go take a piss. So I'll see you guys later. Have yourself a fucking good time. Recommend, by the way, just plain it recommend. Weird little card puzzles. It's a fucking Gwent RPG. Right, get with it. Jesus. God, stop asking.